My name is Outsider2522 and welcome to another Idleon video. Today we're going to be looking at the latest update that just dropped yesterday, some people will be today, the tomes. Okay? Let's talk about it. Now before I say too much, I'm going to do my usual plug. Apologies if you hate this part, feel free to skip it if you're already part, but feel free to join the Discord. It is an amazing growing community where we have like-minded people who want to help and share their knowledge of Idleon. Everyone is welcome. Hit that link below if you want to join. Also, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. The channel is at an amazing place. I've said it so many times. I literally couldn't do it without you guys. You are the lifeblood of this channel. You've helped it to grow. You've pushed it forward. Keep doing what you're doing. You're amazing. Let's see this thing grow even bigger. Okay, so tome drops. And in the run-up to it, the speculation I had was kind of where we saw bubbles that said for every level past 500 or every amount of points past 500, something to that nature. I was thinking along the lines of Equinox, Rift, where you had kind of missions, something you had to do to get points that would then push up your tome level. I was kind of right, but very wrong. And what I mean by that is that tomes feels kind of lazy to me. Now, to reach it, you go to World 4. It is at the top of the stairs, right next to the town shop NPC. You will go in there, you will click it. If you're within the top 50% of players for overall tome score, it will show your percentage. If you're not, it will be a blank top right hand corner of the display. Tome is basically a checklist of things to do in the game. Some of these will count previous stats and you won't need to do anything. You will automatically gain the bonus from them. Other ones you will have to actively go and farm. The ones you have to actively go and farm are sort of nice, I guess, because they do push you to do things you might normally not want to do. Such as the sampling. There are some things in there that you probably aren't going to sample that often. However, making it a mission there means it is something that you might want to sample. You know, standard flies, that kind of thing. But really what Tomes feels like is a chance to show how good your account is in all aspects. So some people chase down one particular thing, they will fall short in Tomes overall because you kind of need a rounded account to get things. One of the things I do like from Tomes is things like the no duplicate run on tower defense. Now, I'm not a huge fan of tower defense, and the main reason I'm not is because 90% of it you just stall and you wait for your damage to ramp up. With the no duplicates one, you don't really have the ability to stall or do any of that. So it feels like a much smoother version of tower defense. I would actually love to see this implemented elsewhere, just because to me it feels like a better version and it pushes you to try and think strategically rather than just spamming things. But yeah, that's kind of all there is to tomes. I feel like I was expecting more from it, and I think that's the part that is confusing. Also, there's a few bugs in it, so since the tomes update, hopefully this will be patched. I have spoken to a mod in regards to these. They have been noted, but when you try and view the tome on mobile, 90% of the time it closes. Sometimes it will let you through. Don't know why. You cannot take oak log samples on mobile at the moment, which is one of the tasks. So it's a bit of a rough update for me, if I'm completely honest with you. However, that being said, the bubbles that you can gain off of it are nice. The extra damage that it gives you is nice. The extra stats are nice. The buffs you can get from it are good. It does give continual progression because these are things that you can't complete. You'll kind of want to constantly be leveling them up. Other than kill Ethorn in a certain amount of time, because I believe people have done it in 1 second already. You're not going to clear it quicker than that, I don't believe. That's like, as soon as you spawn in, you hit the Beastmaster Whale attack and pray that it hits the head last. So overall, yeah, it's progression for your account. It makes sense because it gives a rank system. I'm a little bit dubious of the rank system because we already know that cheating is relatively easy to do in this game. So those rank systems may not be very valid. If you're a part of the Idleon efficiency or Idleon toolbox, you know there's been massive debates about how they handle cheaters, recognise cheaters. So to incorporate that into the game feels a bit strange, but we'll see how it plays out. There's also, you know, it's kind of just an honour thing, like a valour system. So yeah, that's how the system works. It's an odd one for me. It feels like a very, very lackluster sort of update, especially considering the quality of the updates we've had recently. Huge quality of life changes, World 6, sneaking updates. We've been really, really blessed with content, and this one just feels like it kind of missed the spot for me. There is one other thing to mention about Tones, and that is that you can upgrade your rewards. So in the World 4 shop, there is a blue book. 2 of these will allow you to upgrade and get a skill efficiency buff. You can then use this to increase your sample rate, which is a couple of the goals in there. The other thing you can buy is a red book in World 5. You collect 7 of these and you can get a drop rate boost. They're both additive, so they're not huge gains, but at the end of the day, extra efficiency is really, really nice for those samples. Extra drop rate, there's not actually that many sources of drop rate in the game, so and another source is actually really, really good. You've got other multipliers for drop rate that will work on top of it. So although it may look a bit low with it being additive, it is still fantastic to get that extra drop rate. So yeah, that's kind of all I've got to say about Tomes. There isn't a huge amount to say about the content because it is very much just a checklist. You go down and you tick the box and you try and get it further and you try and score higher and get better rewards. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it though, because yeah, I'm a little bit confused about how I feel about the update. On one hand, it is progression. On the other hand, it doesn't feel like it's fully fledged. Maybe there's more to come from it. Maybe there's more that this system could do, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So, yeah. Obviously, if you found this video useful in any way, shape or form, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. As always, thank you very much for watching. You've been amazing. Take care.